Hello, everybody. Dead and Broken 22 here, and I'm coming with you with some information about the Christmas event on Fishing Planet. Now, Fishing Planet, this is has to be one of the difficult ones that I've done, um, opposed to the Thanksgiving event. But I had trouble doing a couple of things, so what I found out that helped me out, I want to tell you guys. This might be a long video. I'm gonna try to put all the information about the fishing event in this. So I do hope this helps you out. So let's start with the missions. Okay, so first things first, you start off here. It's Merry Christmas. You have to find a stocking at White Moose Lake, and at that point, that's when everything starts to kick off. It's not hard. You'll see them. It's across the lake of White Moose Lake, where there's a campfire across the lake. Yes, you have to do that. So one of the baits is that gingerbread man. So there is certain fish that take certain baits or are attracted more to. All of them will take the bait, but that's the way it is. So first, we're going to start with the foolish gobby. So foolish gobby, you have to catch blue ones, red ones, and green ones. I found these best caught. They were easier to catch at Leslie Villa Lake. It's a cheap lake to go to as well. And I was casting just right there on the shore. Like I was barely even throwing them in. And it makes it faster to catch. You have to have the jukebox running to catch these things. I recommend that because if you try to catch them without it, you're just going to waste your bait on just standard fish. So these fish I caught on the gingerbread man and the cookies and milk. Those work best for this one on Leslie Villa. Then after you get enough of those, it allows you to catch the Krampus eel, which they make sure that you have no bigger than a 13-pound rod, and you have to fight the fish. It's horrible, but that's their rules. So then next is the Krampus tarpon. So the red dunce, blue dunce, and the green dunce crappies, I caught these and the most of them better at Lone Star Lake. I also caught these on the gingerbread, the milk and cookies. I think they're cane worms. Let's see what they are. I caught them mainly on the marmalade red worms. These ones work really good for them. The candy wax worms, and those I was using those, and those are mainly targeting those. But you will be catching all three of those species of fish. And by all species, I mean there's the other one. And I hate having to keep going through that. The banded aku. You'll catch, these ones are a little bit more rare, but when you're going after excuse me, when you're going after the gobby, you'll catch a lot of the dunce crappies, and you'll catch some araku here and there. But yeah, so the araku is the same thing, milk and cookies with the gingerbread. I actually caught these on Maku Maku, just right at the shoreline. Same way I caught all the other ones, just barely throwing the line in. And it worked out really well. I was able to catch these. I mean, it's time consuming, and it takes a lot of those coins. I actually had to spend some of my bait coins to get some of the stuff I needed, some coins for the jukebox and some bait. I hope you don't have to do that, but that's just what I had to do because I was determined to beat this. Okay, next. Okay, so that helps you catch those. And here at White Moose, you have to catch the antler salmon. That's pretty much what you're going to start off doing. The antler salmon, can only be caught while fireworks attract them to your bait. I used spawn sacks, and I used shrimp with like a 5/0 hook. Um, that was really time consuming and stressful, but that's one of the hardest parts of this. Okay, so next, you get bait by traveling from lake to lake and getting daily gifts. The stockings give you um, the bait. Sometimes you get coal, and obviously the coal is nothing. You can't use it for nothing. But the stockings, you'll usually get the bait that you need to catch those smaller fish to go after the big ones. Presents give you fireworks. And I think each present gives you maybe, I think, 5 fireworks. I don't know. I didn't really keep track of them. But I'm going to name some of these lakes, and I'm going to put them in order where I'm going to name the lakes that actually have a stocking plus a present, because if you're going to travel to those, you don't want to do just the stockings and then go back and do just the presents, because it's going to cost you a very lot of money. So these lakes that I'm mentioning, you might want to just keep in mind, maybe pause them or write them down. Okay, so there's going to be 4 things that you can look for on these lakes. Some of them have 3, some of them have all 4. So here's the 4 things. Number 1, stockings for bait. 2, presents for fireworks. And sometimes those presents will give you some carp bait, which is useless because it has nothing to do with the event. And then 3rd would be a boat race that you have to collect presents to fill up Santa's sleigh. And the last one is a pile of snow that you get snowballs. It's kind of like a chum that you make. And there's a side objective where you have to hit people with snowballs. You hit up to 100 people, then it'll give you like a Santa hat or something like that. I don't know what it is. It's a white ball cap. So anyways, here we go. These are the lakes. At Lone Star Lake, there's a stocking and a present. At Leslie Villa, a stocking and a present. Now, at Emerald Lake, there's a stocking, a present, plus a boat race. Everglades, a stocking and a present. Tiber River, there's a boat race, stocking, and a present. White Moose Lake, there is a boat race, some snow, stocking, and a present that you can collect. And at Sander Bargassy, there's also a stocking and a present. Blue Crab, there's just a stocking. At Maku Maku, there's just a stocking. Marin River, just a stocking. At Mudwater, there is just a present. So remember, the presents are fireworks that you would need to catch the antler salmon at White Moose. At Rocky Lake, there is a snow pile plus a present. At Neherin River, just a present. And that one that nobody can pronounce, that Gent Terrian, I'll just show you it right away. This one right here. There is just a present there. Now, at Falcon Lake, there is a boat race, a snow pile, and a present. At Quachkin Lake, there is just a present. At St. Croix, just a present. And San Joaquin, there is just a present. At Canique Creek, there is a snow pile and a present. And Weeping Willow, there is a present. Those are all the places that have everything. Any place else has nothing. You don't have to waste your time with that. Well, I think that's as much information that I have. Like I said, I told you how I did it. I told you what uses what. I told you where to catch what. Um, like I said, this event was really hard for me. I hope you guys can complete it a lot faster than it took me. Um, this is Dead and Broken 22, and I hope this helps you out. Have a good one.